The Alabama State Hornets take care of the Southern Jaguars. It was a rocky start, but in the end, the Alabama State Hornets were too much for Southern. We win the game 42-21. We are now 8-0 on the season and looking to progress. But let's go out here to Nashville, Tennessee. Now a team that I just can't stand in real life is in town today. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish, the independent school that everybody knows about, is in town to take on the Tennessee State Tigers. This game is critical on a national stage for the Tennessee State Tigers because now they can show that they can compete with the big boys. Well, considering Notre Dame has not been good throughout this entire series, can we really say that they are the big boys at this moment? With the exception of course, the history of the football program. You know, at one point, they used to call Notre Dame America's college football team, win for the Gipper and all that crap. And now they're just, what? I want to say mediocre, but I can't say they're mediocre. But they don't do enough to compete with the big-time Power 5 programs. A lot of things have changed since Notre Dame's reign of running the college football world way back in the day. So there goes Michael Roberson, who's being profiled for this game. Notre Dame is favored to win, but let's see what Tennessee State can do to compete with this team, man. I'm anxious to see what they can do. So as the game kicks off, look at this toss play right here. It goes to TJ Gibson, and he takes it all the way to the crib for an 80-yard touchdown run. Fresh out of the locker room, the Tennessee State Tigers strike first. Now we have Michael Roberson looking deep. Look at that arm right there, though. I can't stand Notre Dame, but I must admit, Michael Roberson can toss that rock. So here we go once again. Finding the man in the flat, gets the first down, and Moore tries to find some space, gets the first down. But they didn't do nothing on that drive, and there goes TJ Gibson once again, taking the toss play, the same play that he scored from 80 yards out. He takes that near midfield. 3rd and 10 now. Also keep in mind too, Tennessee State starting quarterback is injured. He's out for this game, and he just got stripped. Oh, and Notre Dame just got the ball. Oh, man. Come on, Tennessee State, please. So the Irish got the ball. Now here goes Michael Roberson with a toss play to the impact player at running back. Takes it up the right side into Tennessee State territory, and he gets the first down. That was Hudson. So here goes Roberson again, throwing an absolute dot up the middle for a touchdown. What a pass, what a catch, and Notre Dame have the lead. Roberson, once again, dodging tacklers, dodging sacks, throwing downfield, and that pass is caught. What a catch in the end zone, touchdown Notre Dame. 17-7, a 65-yard bomb, and now the Irish lead is up to 10. So here, oh my Lord, look at this. There goes a scoop and score for Notre Dame. Wow. Unbelievable. Now it's 24-7 just like that. So now what is Tennessee State going to do? Notre Dame has now scored on both offense and defense. That was big right there. Points off turnovers are huge in the game of football. Well, any sport at that. But then look at that pass. That pass is intercepted. They're really missing their starting quarterback right now. Notre Dame has now forced 3 turnovers in this game. 3 turnovers, which resulted in the 7 points. Can they convert some more points off this turnover? So here goes Michael Roberson on the 36 situation. With all that a pass. Beautiful blocking right there. Fires that thing in the back of the end zone, and that's caught for a touchdown. That should have been a face mask, by the way, but that doesn't matter. Well, this game is all but over. Notre Dame is in the driver's seat. They're celebrating 31-7. Early 4th quarter, but we go mid-4th quarter. Tennessee State was actually to round out a touchdown scoring drive. They did go for 2, but they didn't convert it. And that's how the game ends. Notre Dame wins 31-13, improving to 4-4 on the season. A disappointing stretch of the season for Tennessee State. It started out with so much promise, but now they're just holding on for dear life, hoping to hold on to that MEAC title. So we beat Southern. Alabama A&M picks up their first win of the season versus Alcorn State. Good for them. Prairie View A&M beat Mississippi Valley State. Texas Southern beat Arkansas Pine Bluff 14-7. Texas Southern really be squeaking by wins, but now they're 1 win away from bowl eligibility. And then there goes Grambling beating Bethune-Cookman 31-14, 6-1 on the season. What a season it's been for Grambling State. Meanwhile, over in the MEAC, Norfolk State defeat North Carolina A&T in overtime. South Carolina State continued to win, beating Morgan State. You saw Tennessee State just get straight rolled over, and then you have Delaware State defeating Howard 28-24. Disappointing season so far for Delaware State, considering just last season they won the MEAC title. Hopefully they can turn things around next season. Doesn't look like they're going to do it this time. So we got some shocking news in the top 25 poll. Michigan went down. They lost to Michigan State, and now we're the #1 team in the country according to the BCS rankings, followed by Texas Tech, Virginia Tech, LSU, the team that beat us last season. Nebraska is up there at #5. Nebraska still undefeated. Florida's #6. They're doing some things. Michigan's ranked #7 after the loss. Alabama's ranked #8. Watch out for them. Wake Forest is #9. Wow, Wake Forest having a great season. There goes North Carolina State. Texas A&M is having a nice season. The Penn State Nittany Lions at 12. Oklahoma at 13. Ohio State at 14. The Oregon State Beavers rounded out at 15. Looks like they're in first place in the Pac-10. That is now the Pac-12 in real life. So the boys in East Lansing, Michigan are straight laughing, celebrating, ruining the Michigan Wolverine season. I know they're happy about that. But let's look into the Heisman watch list. Ryan Thompson still holding on to the #1 spot. They are straight hating on Trey Tyler, who really hasn't had that great of a season, but it's not mainly because of him. It's mainly due to the fact that these wide receivers cannot catch. Ryan Thompson has been the only reliable target all season, and it looks like that's the way it's going to be from the rest of the way. So Daniel Harris shows out against Alcorn State, going 17-21, 234, 5 touchdown passes, beating Alcorn State, getting A&M's first win of the season. Chris Carlson of Arkansas Pine Bluff in losing effort, 9 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery, I believe that was. John Gaddis and Kevin Olsen went off in the MEAC. Look at John Gaddis, 7 receptions, 161 yards, 2 tutties versus Morgan State. Kevin Olsen of Norfolk State, repping Sparty, 12 tackles, 5 for loss, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. You could tell he their impact player. And they beat North Carolina A&T in overtime, a big win for the Spartans. So, Texas Southern is still in first place in the SWAC East. 4-1 conference play, 5-3 overall, 1 game away from bowl eligibility. Alabama State is in first place, and at this point it looks like they're on the verge of winning the division. Can they hold on though and beat Grambling State, which is their next opponent? But we got our second bye week. The Sun Belt, aka the MEAC, Tennessee State still in first place. They didn't play in conference. 4-1, 4-4 overall. Somehow South Carolina State has to win this conference, right? They're having such an amazing season at 6-1. It would be criminal if they didn't. So join us next time. We're on a bye week, as I said earlier. We got the Bayou Classic for you cats at 80 Robinson Stadium. Yeah, I know traditionally it's in the Superdome, but EA Sports mixed that up. So your beef is not with me. Your beef is with them. But anyway, join us next time. The Bayou Classic is on deck. Peace.